Do you ever just wake up from a beautiful nap? Maybe you had a beautiful dream. Maybe you had a beautiful experience. And you're ready to start a new day. You're curious about a new day. But then, not long after, you realize that you're built like a 2x4 plank. You're even competing with Jessica over the flattest object on the pussy boy, you're built like a fucking cutting board, man. All ass, no personality, no abs, and no tits. Did you know that our chest is made of 4 muscles, but we usually group them together to 3 parts. We have the upper chest, the middle chest, and we have the lower chest. And today I'm gonna show you how to train them. And I'm gonna show you my favorite and my best exercises. But first, we're gonna warm up. While doing this warm-up for the triceps and shoulder, I want you to push out your shoulder and keep your arm at a 90-degree angle, just like I'm doing here. It's when you turn it, you should feel it in your shoulders, you should feel it in your triceps. And you know, we need to get those shoulders and triceps a little bit loose before we hit chest, because they are a big part of every exercise we're gonna do today. And the next warm-up we're gonna do, you probably know this one, but you want to keep the cable at an elbow height. You want to keep your elbow stuck to your body, and you just want to rotate with your shoulders to get those rear delts going. Because today we're gonna do some heavy benching, and you know, we need our shoulders and we need our triceps and our upper body to be just right. So we're not gonna do that much warm up, and we're just gonna do one other warm up after this. And I feel like this is the bare minimum for warming up for heavy bench, heavy push movements, so just heavy shoulders in general. And after doing 2 sets of these with in between 10 to 15 reps, we're gonna hop onto another warm-up. And this warm-up is super underrated. I don't see that many people doing it. It really helps you to get strong and healthy shoulders for any type of pressing movements. It could be bench, military press, whatever. It really helps you to build up some strong rotating muscles in shoulders to keep them strong and healthy. So do these ones. Do 2 sets on both arms. Yeah, around like 10 reps. And just before we're hopping into bench press, I am gonna do a set here on the fly machine just to get some blood into my tits, just to get those going and flowing, so I'm ready for some heavy ass weight. When it comes to benching, you want to squeeze your upper back like you're trying to like have a pen in there, like you're trying to squeeze a pen between those shoulder blades, and then you want to arch, you want to have your ass glued to the bench, and also have a tacked core and use your leg drive. You want to come down slow and explosive up. And as you can see here, the bar is not going in a straight line up and forward, it's going down to like right under my nipples, then like kind of over my shin. And you also want to have your hands like this while benching. It's gonna allow you to have a more stable wrist, so the weight is in line with your arm. Enough fucking japping, let's get down to the first real set. And here I'm just gonna go all out on 60 kilograms, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, so on 60 kilograms I was able to squeeze out 18 reps. Pretty happy with that. Let's go over to 80 and see how it goes. In the moment while I was benching, it was feeling great, but looking back at this, bro, I only hit 9 reps. Like, come on, man, I could just put one more in and it wouldn't be 10. I would have happy with that, you know, but it is what it is. Okay, so here's a little extra tip actually, what to do if you can't hit a PR and you don't have any spotters around. So if you can't get up your PR, what I recommend is re-racking it and actually taking off some weights and, you know, humble yourself and try again. Alright, let's actually go up to 100 kilograms here and just see how many I can squeeze out.
Isso tá bom demais. Joga pra frente, joga pra trás. Joga pra frente, joga pra trás. Joga pra frente, joga pra trás. Joga pra frente, joga pra trás.
And of course, if you don't like bench pressing, you can do dumbbell press. It's also very good. They do have the pros and cons. The pro with dumbbell press is you get a way better stretch and also those balance muscles while you're doing the exercise. But I feel like bench pressing is a little bit better for just raw strength. But dumbbell presses are very good to get that deep stretch to really fill up your tits. And here's another great exercise, just some normal flies for your mid chest. And here you want to focus on the negative, just hold that stretch, controlling the weight back, and then we come up and squeeze it. I want you to actually flex your chest as hard as you can and just pump out as much as you possibly can. The problem with bench pressing and dumbbell pressing for newbies, they may not feel it because either their shoulders are too weak, the triceps are too weak, or they're taking over, so you may not get the connection to your chest. But this you will feel it, bro. You will feel it. But you can actually make this exercise a little bit better just by using one hand, and when you're dragging it, I want you to drag it across your body, across the center line of your body. That will help you to get the best squeeze you can on your tits. Upper chest. When it comes to upper chest, it's kind of the same thing as middle chest, just in an inclined angle. And you don't need to have such a big incline. You can have like a 45-degree angle and that will work just fine. Okay, even the angle I have on right now, you could make it a little bit smaller. It doesn't have to be that big, studies have found. I'm not gonna show you proof because I'm too lazy to find it, but from my information and my studying I've been doing, you don't need that big of an incline. And it's the exact same here. You can either do dumbbell presses or you can do bench press. And of course, same thing here, we can do flies to get a better chest. And this is gonna fill up more volume, if you ask me, from my experience at least. You get more volume out of doing flies, but you get more strength and power by doing dumbbell presses or barbell presses. And here, you just wanna drag it from the fucking floor up to your face. Like you just wanna scoop it all you can. And you just wanna push here till you can't get it up no more. And of course, you can also make this exercise better just by using one arm at a time. And here is the exact same thing. You want to like drag your arm over the center line of your body so you will squeeze your titties at 100%. And trust me, like this will get me the sorest out of anything. When I do flies with just one arm, my chest the next day, it's like I can't even do like one push-up after, bro. It gets so sore. It's so fucking good. Okay, so the number one exercise I will put for the lower chest must be dips. And the way you want to do it, you want to lean a little bit forward. You can see how I'm doing it here. And this will target your lower chest a little bit more than your triceps and shoulders. It will take on your shoulders and triceps, but it's such a good exercise. And that is also for power in the lower chest. But if we talk about size and volume, actually I still put dips on number one, but after that we do have flies in a downward angle, and this also takes the, you know, under titties pretty good as well. And of course I'm gonna recommend it with one arm, but some people may think, hey, YN, you just did bench pressing, dumbbell pressing and flies in just different angles. I'm like, yeah, sure, fair enough. But remember, this series, it's mad simple. I'm trying to make it more simpler so more people can understand it, so you know everyone could do it. This is a little bit more aimed at newer people, and this is what I would recommend. And of course, you don't need to do every exercise I'm doing here. It's really up to you. I'm just showing you what works, and you can pick whatever you want, because I don't know your training goals. Maybe you want to become stronger, maybe you want to become bigger. And if you want to become stronger, I recommend benching, I recommend dumbbell pressing. If you just want to grow some volume, I recommend flies. If you want a little in between, like I'm doing, I love to bench press for my middle chest and also for my upper chest. But my lower chest, I do dips and flies. So it's really up to you what you want to pick. But I really hope this video kind of helped you out. I really hope you enjoyed it, and please tell me in the comments below, do you want to see something like this in the future? Do you want me to keep going on this series? Please man, subscribe. I'm trying to get to that wow, you know, that 1,000. But yeah, bro, stay blessed, take care, and I hope you enjoyed.